So the other day I made a post on Instagram stating that celebrity Billie Eilish is not vegan. You might be thinking, what are you talking about? Billie Eilish has always been vegan. Well, there has been tons and tons of plant-based and quote-unquote vegan media brands out here creating this false narrative that she has been vegan, but the fact is she has never been vegan and she has never cared about animal rights. And in this post, I decided to make it clear that she supports horse riding. She rides horses, and not only does she ride horses, but she promotes it to her millions and millions of followers online to promote this idea that animals exist to be enslaved and used by humans. And just according to every single definition of veganism that you can find, it says that if you use an animal in any way, shape, or form, you are not vegan. If you use an animal against their will, you are not vegan. But not only does she ride horses and promote it to this day, she also consumes non-vegan products in which animals have to suffer for. Hot Cheetos? Since when have these been vegan? They've always contained eggs and they've always contained breast milk. Billie is a full-grown woman. Why is she consuming products that contain breast milk from cows? A baby cow needed that breast milk. You don't. And I also wanted to go through some of the backlash that I got after making this post and call out this epidemic that's been going on for a while because it really needs to stop. And that is celebrity worshipping / bootlicking. People sucking up to celebrities despite the atrocities and dishonesty that they display just because they are celebrities. It is disgusting and it is sick. This idea that people cannot be called out or cannot be treated a certain way just because they are a celebrity. They're just a regular person just like anyone else, and they can be called out. The caption on my post says, "Our favorite vegan celebrity, sarcasm, Billie Eilish. Let's look at some of her amazing accomplishments so far. Fake Photoshop pictures to fit an unrealistic view. What a great way to empower others than making yourself out to be something you're clearly not. Enslaving horses and promoting the idea that animals exist for human use, despite being a millionaire and having access to vehicles. No excuses there. And finally, one I'll never forget, she may be too fragile and brittle to take the hate and abuse that comes with being an animal rights activist, but that doesn't mean you should publicly speak bad on them," which is exactly what she did in an interview. She, like most of society, is more worried about being liked by the crowd than going against normalized fucking violence and oppression. Part of my activism promotes free thinking, and if you're still out here worshipping celebrities for no reason, your mind is closed. Start worshipping the real animal rights activists around you, fixing this messed up society. This may have offended some, that's fine. You may want to unfollow, that's also fine. If you want to support animal abusers over real activists, this gal has a long way to go before gaining my respect. I forgot to add in there, accomplished having some of the worst music I've ever heard. I denounce celebrity worship in bold letters. And here's some of the responses that I got from the bootlicking celebrity worshippers. So this person says, "Why bring up her body and assuming she is photoshopped in your post about her hypocrisy as a fake vegan? If she wants to be a lingerie model, that's her right. The photo doesn't look photoshopped to me, and even if it is, that's also her choice. But it has nothing to do with veganism. I like your activism and everything else in this post, but body shaming her is not okay." And this person clearly didn't pay attention to anything in this post because I did not body shame her. And by assuming that I did body shame her due to the pictures shown on the post, it just shows that this woman in particular thinks that Billie looks bad in the non-photoshopped picture as opposed to the picture of her edited and photoshopped in lingerie. So on to the next person. "No, literally, please explain how body shaming a teenage girl is gonna grant us animal liberation. I don't even listen to her music. I'm not a celebrity bootlicker, but I still view celebrities as human beings, and I can promise that body shaming women and nitpicking her every action to determine how vegan she is will not do anything to help animals. Look, you're only 17, bro. I was the same way when I was young and first introduced to veganism, animal rights advocacy. I was and still am outraged and will speak up to do my part to help animals, but attacking and shaming people literally does absolutely nothing for animal rights movement, but piss people off and adds to the already existing negative connotation associated with veganism. Nobody is perfect and the world won't magically change overnight. This post is just really pathetic and immature, completely unnecessary. And once again, I was never even shaming her because I didn't mention her body looking bad in any way, shape, or form if you read the caption. And it's funny because in a post in which I am showing Billie Eilish enslaving an innocent animal and using this animal as a commodity, as a slave, this is what these SJW women are worried about. They're worried about, oh, you're body shaming, when I clearly wasn't, over the fact that an animal is sitting here being enslaved, but this celebrity specifically is publicly claiming to be vegan, and she's getting all the love and support from these vegan media outlets and everything and up and above, despite the fact that she's abusing animals. It's absolutely sick and disgusting to see this going on. And I've been an activist since I was 12 years old. I've been speaking out for animals ever since I went vegan. And these people, both of these people specifically, were following me, have unfollowed me, and I lost 10 followers total just from making that post. And I was glad to. I don't want celebrity bootlickers near me. But the fact that they would support a fake vegan celebrity over an activist of 5 years, a real activist, who is doing the best that they can at a young age to speak up for animals, it just shows where we are at in society. And both of those people who unfollowed me, who made these triggered comments, ended up unfollowing me. But guess who both of these people are still following? They're following Billie Eilish, the fake vegan celebrity who was making millions, who was enslaving animals, who was consuming these products that are forcing these animals into these conditions and causing them to continue their holocaust. That's who they continue to follow, but they unfollowed the real activists. And as long as society keeps heading in this direction of canceling the real activists who speak their mind but sticking up for these animal abusers because they're rich or because they're celebrities or because they look good online, the animal holocaust will continue. So it all just comes down to, do you want this holocaust to end? Do you want to support real activists, or do you want to keep being an idiot and supporting these fake vegans and narcissistic celebrities on the internet? Let me know which one you want to do, but in the meantime, I'm going to be speaking my mind, sharing education with you guys, and in the meantime, I'm going to be doing what I can to end this horrific holocaust.